Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, Thursday, 27th of June. Remember that tomorrow we are ending the week, we are ending the month, we are ending the quarter, and also we are ending the first half of the year. So if you are frustrated, if you are quite bored with this price action in equities, in dollar, in yields, in stocks, I understand you, and this is quite normal due to the alteration of these kind of flows into the end of the month and the quarter. And we are coming up from last week in which we had the same kind of price action, choppy, because the equities, the futures were rotating, were rolling over, and also we had options expiration. So for us day traders, who we are basically experiencing and trying to trade all days, it's quite frustrated. I'm quite frustrated. I'm basically not trading at all. Today it's another day in which I didn't have my setup, and I would like to start this video saying that be patient, be disciplined. Tomorrow is a big day in which we will have a big catalyst, and most probably we are going to see a lot of volatility and hopefully better price action. So I understand that, but please be patient. Be patient because this market will provide everything you need if you are patient. Apart from that, economic data, we got the GDP growth rate quarter over quarter final. As expected, 1.4, consensus was 1.4. We are coming up from 3.4, so quite a hit on the growth, but this is the cost of inflation. We have to slow growth in order to beat inflation. So this is a good signal for the battle of inflation, not for the markets, but it is what it is. However, GDP price index 3.1%, coming from 1.7, big push higher, and as expected, also 3.1, it was expected, so no surprise, but that doesn't mean that this is good. Price index continued to go higher, so inflation is still higher than expected. And that coupled with the fact that look at these core PCE prices for the quarter over quarter, 3.7, coming up from the 2%, and we were expecting 3.6. This is higher than expected. Corporate profits minus 2.7. We were coming from 3.9. We were expecting negative, but look at this 2.7. I think this is not good for the market. So we have a mixed bag about GDP growth rate coming as expected, but GDP price index and core PCE prices quarter over quarter being higher than expected. GDP sales also 1.8 higher than expected. And I mean, it is what it is. We are in a really big fight against inflation, and some parts of the economy are going to suffer. Apart from that, the bill auctions and 30-year mortgage rates are still showing high yields for all of them. And it is what it is. I mean, we have to really see price action and analyze from a technical point of view, because right now, until tomorrow, we are just chopping around. This is a 15-minute chart, by the way. This is yesterday's price action. This is just untradeable. And today, I was really expecting other outcome. Look at this overnight, super long. We got the open, we pushed higher, and I was watching this yesterday. We took all these highs from yesterday, and we basically, as you can see, there's a 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, and let me just remove that. This is a big fair value gap, and we are rejecting 2 times now, entering and rejecting. It's quite telling. So I'm still bearish short term. I think we need more pullback like this. I would like to tackle this other fair value gap at the lows around 19,500, and also this consolidation. So until then, let me just show you how is the distribution on volume in the Nasdaq. This is the continuous chart. So we have two big areas of volume. This one down here was already pushed higher, and we are trying to consolidate in here in this zone of volume. If we lose this point of control and we are starting to see price action going lower towards this direction, there's a big void of volume, and the next stop might be 19,300s, this consolidation down here. So this is quite a critical point in which we are stuck between a very fair value gap, a zone of big rejection of all-time highs, and also volume trying to basically short this market. So we have to be patient because there will be a catalyst tomorrow, and that would be the final nail in the coffin for the shorts, or we are finally seeing a big pullback. Today, I was just watching this liquidity, buy-side liquidity up here. We just took it during the open, and look at this. I had all this money, all this liquidity being dragged there. I expected Nasdaq to really, after getting this liquidity, I expected Nasdaq to really dump towards pre-market low and just chop again today. We are now selling off. I don't know why. I don't know if it's any news or something like that. But apart from this, I mean, consolidation going lower and then spiking higher, another choppy day. You can see the 1 hour. There's no direction. In the 15-minute, there's no direction. NVIDIA is minus 1.60, and there's also stuck in the range. So this is quite sad because it looks like if NVIDIA doesn't have a good day, we are not seeing equities moving at all. And that's quite sad and boring. But Amazon keeps pushing. Look at this. This is consumer discretionary really pushing on Amazon. I don't know why exactly. Maybe, I mean, Amazon was the lagger and this is beautiful breakout. But I think there's some kind of rotation into Apple and into Amazon for that, apart from NVIDIA flowing out. But I mean, there's nothing clear. Dollar keeps grinding. I told you yesterday in my video, dollar keeps grinding higher. There's not a big move. The 2-year yield is holding, the 10-year yield is holding, treasuries are in the green. But the big thing I'm waiting for, it's breadth. Small caps are not moving, are again in the same kind of range, in the middle of the range, in the middle of nowhere, and the equal weighted ETF is just there. It's not showing anything. And as you can see down here, we have not pushed any of the momentum indication. We have no trend above the 50 moving average, and we have no long-term investment for the 200 moving average. The breadth is quite poor, honestly. So until that improves and I can see small caps pushing, which are the most sensitive for interest rates, I don't see this market really having strength, because that's what we are lacking. We are lacking strength in order for us to push towards a direction. It is clear that tomorrow it's a big day. Let me just clean up this chart to do the forecast. We just took a lot of liquidity today, and tomorrow is a big day. So I'm being honest. If you are a range trader, that would be beautiful for you. But I'm trading momentum, I'm trading trend, and we are not getting neither of those. So be patient. This is the third day that I'm telling you, be patient. There will be opportunities. Looks like the market is starting to sell off. I don't know why exactly, but let me tell you, these lows down here are still quite juicy. So if the market does like this and dumps everything, tomorrow will be insane. So another day of manipulation into a very setup up here. Look at this. This was beautiful setup for a short. I didn't take it because I don't want to short this market. I'm just waiting for my opportunity to take a good long and have a nice trend day for hundreds of points. I'm like that. So until then, tomorrow will be a good day. So market's still pretty boring. So don't ruin your end of the month with all this choppy crap, boring price action, because there will be better opportunities to just take some profit. So until tomorrow, what's my setup? Well, now that we took all this liquidity, now that we tapped the fair value gap and are also in discount in this range, we tapped the golden pocket up here. So for me, there's no more bullishness of going higher unless a big catalyst. So I'm going to wait for tomorrow, and I would like, if numbers are decent, I would like to have the lowest entry possible for a long into all-time highs. That's a lot of points, but I don't want to trade this market in this range. This range, now that we've taken all this liquidity and we are kind of not continuing higher, this range for me, it's forbidden. So let's see in the 1 hour if we can have a really big dump into a reversal higher on this fair value gap. That would be pretty insane. 19,500 are really, really good. So if market pushes down to this level, I will try to find good opportunity. So that's my setup. I will be waiting for that. That's for sure. So let's see what happens tomorrow. And that's all from my side. As always, thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, support the channel, and subscribe. Enable those notifications, because I upload videos like this every single day for market forecasts, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time as always. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subscribers. I'm doing this for you and also for me, because I love trading the markets, but also for you to really understand how I see the markets with my experience and how you can take those opportunities into good trades, setups, risk-reward ratios, understanding liquidity, understanding manipulation moves, to try to be better at this. So that's my final goal. And if you enjoy this channel, thank you for being with me in this journey. Be prepared, because I think tomorrow we'll start seeing more volatility, and beginning of next week, I expect things to really open up in July. So let's see what happens. Remember, discipline, patience, and risk management are key for your success. Stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow.